My people, what's up? Hey, on today's episode, we got to talk about Bleacher Report's ranking on this Chicago Bulls roster. Is DeMar DeRozan really ranked number one? We gonna talk about it. And then the Chicago Bulls, they signed two players to bring onto the training camp squad. We gonna let y'all know we gonna talk about it, but you gotta hear the music first. Cognac. Gang. Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm with my dog, CDubb. How you doing? What?
Hey man, it feel like Christmas Eve right now. I ain't gonna lie to you right now. What's the word?
I'm wondering what Christmas Eve is like. Imagine waking up and your Chicago Bears play tomorrow against the Green Bay Whackers. If you like what you're listening to today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. So every time we drop, you'll be one of the first ones to know. Now, CDubb, Bleacher Report came out with their power rankings solely focused on this Chicago Bulls team, where they rank the players based on established ability, potential production, and importance to the team. They had a bottom tier that consisted of Terry Taylor, Carlik Jones, Julian Phillips, and Dalen Terry. A middle tier that consists of Andre Drummond, Ayodo Sumu, Torrey Craig, Kobe White, and Javon Carter. And the top tier, they're going from 5 to 1, is Patrick Williams, Alex Caruso, Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine, and DeMar DeRozan is the number one ranked player according to Bleacher Report. How you feeling about all this? Let us know.
Okay, I think it's a very well put together list and rankings to be to be honest. But I would make some changes. Let's just go with the lower tier. How about we do it like this, nephew? Let's go with the lower tier. Terry Taylor, I'm good with 14. You know what I'm saying? He just got an I don't know how many minutes he'll do. He a great energy guy. He showed some signs up in the play-in tournament. So he okay with the 14. I'm good with that. Carlik Jones at 13. I like this kid. I don't know if he'll see the floor much, if any at all. Is like if we getting blown out or we blowing somebody out, he probably getting the game. But I really like his game. Julian Phillips. This is why I have problems where they say he'll have a hard time hitting the hardwood. I'm gonna disagree with that because they say his offensive game is not that developed. But we watched the summer league. If you watch the summer league, he can shoot it from 3. He can get to the basket. He get some rebounds. He could put it down. He reminds me of Derrick Jones Jr. I wouldn't be so quick to put him down to 12 like that. And Dalen Terry, I'm good where they got Dalen Terry, but I don't know about the wording. I don't think it's his fault per se. They worded it like it was his fault. Yeah. I wouldn't make it his fault.
For sure.
That's my lower tier.
For sure. For the lower tier, for Dalen Terry, to me, honestly, he should have been 12th and Carlik Jones should have been 11. I mean, the more established. I mean, I get it that Carlik Jones hasn't had much film placed on him in actual NBA. But come on, man, this is G League MVP, bro. Yeah. And he playing. Come on, man. Hey, look, the more established player as of right now is Carlik Jones than Dalen Terry. We believe the potential is higher for Dalen Terry than Carlik Jones, but they established from what we've seen and what his potential could be. Honestly, I'll move Carlik Jones to 11, move Dalen Terry to 12, and then Julian Phillips and Terry Taylor, they can round that off at 13 and 14. That's just how I'm looking at it. So
let me ask you a question before we move on to the mid tier. How you feeling about Julian Phillips?
I think Julian Phillips
and playing time.
I think first and foremost, I love his athleticism. I love that after Summer League game 1, it wasn't good. And then game 2, he said, I bet you I come back. And he came back.
And he came back.
That's what you want somebody. That's what the type of players you want on your team. Love his athleticism. Love what he could possibly bring. But I still think that it's too early to decide on where he'll fit in. I agree with you when you say he reminds you of a Derrick Jones Jr. type player. So I can roll with that. I don't know what he's gonna look like as far as minutes as of right now, but we know Billy Donovan, if Julian Phillips is gonna be something similar to Derrick Jones Jr., he might get playing time because Billy Donovan in most games went with Drummond in the first half and then went with Derrick Jones Jr. in the second half in some games. So Julian Phillips could be that inserted player and he could see some minutes, but it's to be determined for right now. We'll see.
That's a good take. It's greatly depend on Billy Donovan and
For
his
sure.
history with these youngins.
For sure.
Let's go to the mid guys. These the mid guys. I ain't saying the game is mid. It's
Nah,
just the
they the
mid
mid
tier.
tier. They the
You
mid
know?
tier. We going down from 10 to 6. 10 is Andre Drummond. 9 is Ayodo Sumu. 8, Torrey Craig. 7, Kobe White. 6, Javon Carter. How you feeling about that?
This
10.
was this would shit get tricky right here, nephew. It get tricky, a little tricky. Andre Drummond is gonna be a very important piece. I don't know where to put him, but 10 seems a little that's harsh to me. Ayo Dusumu is one of the most important pieces of the Chicago Bulls season this year. To me, not one of the top, but he's one of the most important pieces. So 9, when you think about how this, did you tell them how they base this list right here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Established potential, and then potential impact or something like that.
Yes. So the season is riding partly on Ayo Dusumu. So I don't know about that grading right there. Torrey Craig, I think he may be in the right spot right there. They tweaking, talking about he gonna challenge. You think they gonna challenge? He gonna challenge for the starting spot? I
I
think you
did.
said that. I don't think so. Get that shit out of here.
He gonna push it. P Will. I told him at Bulls Fest, push P Will. He
You
looked at me
did.
and
Nephew, you
smiled.
told
He looked at me, he smiled, he said, "That's my young dog. I got you."
Oh,
He
oh,
said,
bro. I
"Hey, if
forgot
he
you had a
hey,
little
hey, if
moment
this
with
reach
Torrey
him and he
Craig.
denied, look, I ain't got it on wax because I couldn't record and I ain't want to be rude. And I think that's kind of strange to have a camera in somebody's face. But I said, push P Will. And he said, "That's my little dog. I got you."
Oh, bro. He bigger than him. Oh, God.
Bro, hey, push P Will. You feel me? I'm looking up. Push. You feel me?
And this is where it really gets tricky. Kobe White, I think he should be in the top tier. I'm just not gonna I ain't gonna lie to you. I just think he needs to be in the top tier. Who knows what his ceiling is? I think we will see the best Kobe White next year. Javon Carter, I guess I'm cool with him being on a fringe, mid to top tier, but Andre Drummond and Ayo Dusumu and Kobe White is a little tricky for me.
For me personally, I ain't got no arguments with this 10 through 6. None.
Okay.
I look at it and I see the importance that coming on. You especially based on what Bleacher Report came out and said, and pretty much the pressure that's on Javon Carter to kind to mimic, because you'll never be. I don't see him as being a Lonzo Ball, but he can do it his way. You don't have to do it the exact same way as a Lonzo Ball. You can do it your way, and I think that he should be able to fill in 40% from the 3, 40% from the 3-point in transition. You know what I'm saying? With a guy that's a bull on defense, honestly, no arguments right here. 6, 7 through 8, 9, 10. No
Yeah.
arguments for me though. So
Bro,
that,
let's get
yep, get to that top 10 now. So that top 10 consists of at 5, Patrick Williams, at 4, Alex Caruso, Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine, and then number 1 player ranked by Bleacher Report for this specific team, the Chicago Bulls, is DeMar Kobe DeRozan, with his daughter on
um
the side to scream and mess up free throws.
she an icon right now. She just an icon, bro.
Oh, bro.
Just to start off, I'm gonna switch Alex Caruso and Pat Williams. I'm just gonna switch that time. And I wouldn't be mad if you take Alex Caruso, put him in the mid tier, and put Kobe White at that 5. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Oh,
Vooch is cool, but here go the elephant in the room. I love DeMar DeRozan, bro. When you look at that first part of why they made this list right here, he's the best on the team when it comes to that established player. But when it comes to potential and potential impact, it can't be more than Zach LaVine. I put Zach LaVine at 1. in a large margin. I don't think it's not even close. Then you could put DeMar DeRozan at 2.
See, I'm agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you that Zach LaVine should be the number 1 ranked player. Remember, y'all, this is based on established how well a player is established, their potential production, and importance to the team.
Yes.
And this is why it needs to be switched. Number 1, though, we're gonna give DeMar DeRozan that he's more established than Zach LaVine. There's no argument there. More playoff appearance, more playoff success, more all-star appearances, more all-NBAs. We're going to give the established part to DeMar DeRozan. But when it comes to potential production and importance to the team, that's 2-1. That goes to Zach LaVine, in my opinion. You can agree with it. You could disagree with it. That's okay. Just make sure you list your facts. But here go mine. Number 1, potential production. My guy was damn near 50, 40, 90 in the second half of last season. So potential production after having a full offseason of being healthy and just being able to work on his game, not having to going to get microscopic surgery on his knee like he did last offseason, my guy should be ready to go. So the potential is absolutely there. The importance to the team as the younger guy, 28 years old, should be getting ready to turn 29 soon, if I'm not mistaken. Still, right in the beginning stages of his prime. You can't tell me that this guy does not have to be impactful on this team, especially when the team paid him like he's the best player on the team. So that's why I think it's close, but Zach LaVine has to be number 1 because for one, it's do or die for this whole entire team. And then number 2, Zach LaVine has to get this monkey off his back of not having playoff success. That's just what it come down to.
Yeah.
What you think about all that?
I think you just spitted it perfectly. And I like to echo what you said at the end. It's going to be important for Zach LaVine to get his team to the playoffs, lead them there, and also at least win a playoff series. And not only win that playoff series, be one of the main reasons that the Bulls win that playoff series, be the leader of the team.
Yep.
I also want to ask you this question about the list. What I said I would switch Patrick Williams with Alex Caruso. And when Alex Caruso at 5, I would switch Alex Caruso and Kobe White. So that would make it Kobe White, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. Are you cool with that 5?
I disagree with that.
At the
Kobe
top
White,
tier? Okay.
Yeah, Kobe White is definitely the top. He a top tier player. I mean, you could argue that he should go, 5, but I say he's right where he belongs simply because, for one, he's the defensive communicator. He can come in and he can play with the ball in his hands. He can play off ball. He can give you so much more. You know what I'm saying? And the importance of him is definitely a necessity for this team as far as veteran leadership, defensive communication, and offensive activity. So I got to keep him right there. I will keep him right there. If anything, if you wanted to find a way for Kobe White to find his way in the top 5, that means Patrick Williams has to go back to the mid tier.
Also, what is this thing with Alex Caruso? Why is you keeping him in the top tier?
Because I just think his value is much more than stats and things like that. Because everything that he brings, he's a Swiss Army knife, for what I like to call him, and he could bring so much more. And now it could be an argument on potential, but the way that he's established right now, he's so valuable. Right now, Patrick Williams, I think he's not fully established yet. Kobe White, we love the potential, but not fully established yet. So that'll be my 2 things with that.
And I respect that, but I like more more traditional when it comes to the game of basketball. I like those guys that could put the ball in the basket on a consistent basis, or a more consistent basis than an Alex Caruso. I do understand his impact on the team and what he brings, and he's a Swiss Army knife and all that. I just think in this game, you need people that put that ball in the basket. And I think Kobe White and Patrick Williams, can play a little defense. You know what I'm saying? Not to the level of a Alex Caruso, of course not, because he's a all defensive team member. You know, but
Right.
they offensive game, it just trumps them, and this game is about putting the ball in the basket. But I understand your logic though.
Just one more retort. If you think that, I want to ask you this: do you think Alex Caruso's impact will be more felt if he's able to actually operate the way that we seen him operate in LA, to where he's just really that defensive guy, that defensive communicator, and then you're not asking him to initiate offense, but just play within the flow of the offense, and then you could just really just bank on him of being like, hey, let's go ahead and hit this corner three, because he was way more successful in my opinion. I know people probably look at the stats and probably can tell something different or some, or agree. But I think that when he was off the ball and he was able to just play freely and be a cutter and a slasher and a corner 3-point shooter, the impact was greater. Would you say that?
Oh, that's a great point, and I agree with you. I do think Alex Caruso. Let's just take it this way, because since football season is getting ready to start tomorrow, Alex Caruso is more successful when he playing the free safety position, and he ain't got a lot of, he could just be a ball hawk out there. He ain't got a
Facts.
lot on his plate, controlling the offense and stuff like that. And on offense, he could be like a utility guy. He could be your Cordell Patterson of your group. He could do a little bit of this. He could shoot a 3-pointer once in a while. He can initiate the offense once in a while. He can get you a nice assist. But having that on his plate like the whole game or most of the game, being a starting point guard or your more primary ball handler, I think that's a little bit too much for him. He's better as a ball hawking free range safety. Oh, bro,
I
go
agree.
Bears, bear down. Fuck.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Y'all let us know how y'all feeling about all the tiers, from the low, the mid, and the top tier. And even that last discussion where we talked about Alex Caruso's impact. Let us know, who would you move up, who would you move down, and let's talk about it for the day. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, tomorrow is Bears Sunday, and y'all might not see us on this. If you want to see us, head on over to Chicago Bears Central. On the real. But last topic for the day, just to go ahead and announce that the Chicago Bulls have signed 2 players to what they have called, per the Chicago Bulls Twitter, or X is the new thing they moving on to. They have signed guards. Why we keep Quentin Jackson and
Who
Max
that?
Heidegger. These are
Who
2
that?
guys. One of them went undrafted. Jackson went undrafted out of Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
And then my guy went Max Heidegger went undrafted out of UC Santa Barbara. I'm thinking early on that these guys would just be around for the training camp and preseason, and then they might not have a role, maybe go down to the G League, but I don't know, because the Bulls got all their contracts, they 2-way
Yes.
contracts sealed up. So yeah, how you feeling about these signings? I
Hey,
say
man.
kudos to y'all. Get y'all money, go out there, work hard, and see if somebody else will pick y'all up. What you say?
Hey, man. They hell no. This like bring your kids to work type shit. You know what I'm saying? They get to go up there, get a tour, you know what I'm saying? This the boys' locker room, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
It's the bathroom, this the
right.
bench, this where you gonna be sitting most of the time when we in the preseason. You're gonna be sitting right there. You might get to play a little bit, but then it's over. After training camp is over. Come on, this sounds like a guy that drinks Henny and a guy got the same name as a beer. What am I supposed to say? They fill-ins. They fill-ins.
This man is funny.
They fill-ins.
But
And you know us. Be nice. Go on, be nice like you want to.
I am. Hey,
Look
work
at
hard and see if y'all can earn an opportunity somewhere. That's all it's really about for me, bro. I watched a little few highlights of Quentin Jackson. He got some ups. He got a crazy alley-oop dance. It looked good. Alley-oop dance. Alley-oop dunk. So shout out to y'all, man. Go earn yourself an opportunity
What the
somewhere.
fuck, boy? What you mean? Just a crazy alley-oop dance.
It's
What
an
else he got,
alley-oop dunk,
nephew?
bro. I meant to say dunk, bro.
What else he got, gang? He could just alley-oop dunk?
He athletic as hell. So we'll see. But we got enough guards. Why do we keep signing guards? Where are the big men at?
Oh, bro, that's a real question, bro. That's a real question. What was that tall, skinny African brother we had on the summer league last year? Where the hell he go? He shooting threes and everything.
Buddy that was down there, blue black, bro.
Purple black.
I forgot it. It was something Maker. I don't know if it was
Thon.
Yeah, they had him on there. But hey, that's it from us today, man. We just want to go ahead and break this down and give y'all a little updates. The Chicago Bulls signed more guards. Y'all surprised? We not. So CDubb, go ahead and round this thing out, man. Final thoughts.
Bear the fuck down. That's it.
Facts. But hey, subscribe here for all your latest Bulls content. If you want to leave a voicemail, be a part of a voicemail episode, go ahead and send it in. Call in 773-242-9219. It's another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. I'm Bobby. That's CDubb. We're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace. Cognac. Gang.